Everyone dreams of a better life, but every dream demands a sacrifice. For me, the price is leaving behind the land I love, the people I treasure, and the life I've always known. My name is Hakim, and this is my story. I was born and raised in Morocco, a country of beauty, tradition, and warmth. My family is my heart. My parents, who worked tirelessly to give us everything, and my younger sister Amira, whose laughter fills every corner of our home. Leaving them behind feels like tearing a part of myself away. But sometimes, life pushes you to make choices you never wanted to make. The opportunities here are scarce, and I've always dreamed of something bigger, not just for me, but for my family. The United States. It's a land of endless possibilities, or so they say. But it's also a place where nothing comes easy. I know there will be struggles, loneliness, misunderstandings, and starting from zero in a world I barely understand. Yet, my determination is stronger than my fears. This isn't just my journey. It's a story of resilience, adaptation, and finding a way to belong in a place that feels so far from home. Welcome to my journey, across borders, beyond words. If you are interested in following my journey day by day, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you can receive every episode, as we will have 2 episodes per week, and together we will go through all the difficult moments, all the life situations in which we need English.
Hakim, my dear, are you sure about this decision to travel? America is so far away. You'll miss my cooking, and your poor mother will miss you more.
Oh, Mom, maybe I'll just order pizza instead.
Hakim, it's not just about food. You're leaving your family, your home, your roots. Are you truly ready for this?
Mom, I've thought about this for months. I'll have more opportunities there to learn, to grow, to make something of myself. Isn't that what you've always wanted for me?
Of course it is. But it's hard for a mother to let her son go. What if it's too difficult? What if you get lonely?
What's this? A secret meeting without me?
No secret, Dad. Just Mom worrying, as always.
That's her job. But she's not wrong. Are you prepared for the challenges? Living abroad isn't as glamorous as it looks in the movies.
I know, Dad, but staying here, doing the same thing every day, it's not enough for me. I need to see what I'm capable of, to prove to myself that I can do this.
You have always been ambitious. Even as a little boy, you wanted to climb every tree, even the ones too tall.
And you'd fall half the time, but you'd always get back up.
Exactly. This is just a bigger tree.
Okay, let's go talk about this more over tea. Your father and I will need to know your plan. And don't think for a second we won't double check that suitcase of yours.
Especially to make sure you've packed enough socks. You don't want to be the guy with smelly feet in America.
Yes, Dad. I've packed plenty of socks.
So, have you thought about your sister? You know she talks about following you one day.
Really? Little Amira wants to travel too?
She does. But she has her studies to finish first. You've started something, Hakim. You're an example now.
That's true. If you succeed, you'll inspire her and maybe even others in the family.
No pressure, right?
Only the usual pressure of making your mother proud.
I'll make you both proud. And maybe one day, we'll all be sitting together in a house in New York, eating your couscous, Mom.
To Hakim's big tree.
To family, wherever we may be.
To making it happen.
So, Mr. World Traveler, are you all set for the big move?
Almost. I booked a hotel for the first week until I find a place to stay. But honestly, it still feels surreal.
A hotel. Fancy. Just don't get too comfortable. You'll end up broke before your first paycheck.
Don't worry, I'm on a budget plan. No room service, no minibar. Just me, my suitcase, and instant noodles.
Ah, the true immigrant starter pack. But seriously, how are you feeling about all this? Excited? Nervous?
Both. I'm excited for the opportunities, but nervous about everything else, finding a job, making friends, not messing up my English. What if people don't understand me?
Come on, Hakim. Your English is fine. Just don't try to use Moroccan proverbs. They'll think you're speaking in code.
He who wants honey must endure the bees. Might not go over well. Huh?
Exactly. But hey, I've got your back. Here's some advice. Smile a lot. Americans love that. And don't be afraid to ask questions. They're pretty chill about helping people.
Noted. Smile, ask questions, and avoid bees. Got it.
Also, learn how to tip. That's a big deal over there. You don't want a waiter chasing you down the street.
Tipping? Ugh. Another thing to remember. Anything else?
Yeah, don't call football soccer while you're still here. It's sacrilege.
I'll keep that in mind. By the way, thanks for letting me crash here tonight. It's nice to hang out before everything changes.
Of course, man. We've been through too much together for me to let you leave without a proper send off. Speaking of which, I have something for you.
What is it?
Just a little something to remind you of home. It's a photo of us from that camping trip last summer. You can keep it on your desk or something.
Wow, Youssef. That's perfect. Thank you. It'll definitely keep me grounded when things get tough.
You've got this, Hakim. Just don't forget about us when you're living the American dream.
Forget about you? Never. Who else would roast me like this?
Nobody does it better. Now, let's analyze this situation. You in New York, what do you see?
Hmm. I see myself in a tiny apartment, eating pizza and hustling to make it big.
Classic. And what about your first day?
Probably me getting lost in the subway and asking strangers for directions.
With that accent, you're going viral for sure.
Laugh all you want. When I make it, I'm flying you out there to see it for yourself.
Deal. But until then, you better call me every week. I'll need updates.
You got it. Thanks, Youssef, for everything.
What are friends for? Now, let's watch this game before you're too busy for soccer. I mean, football.
First flight to the USA, so I'm trying to stay awake. It's hard, though. The food doesn't exactly help, does it?
Right? I think I just ate my way through the mystery of what that was supposed to be. You're not from here, are you?
No, I'm from Morocco. Just heading to the US for work and, well, an adventure, I guess.
Morocco. That's amazing. I've only seen it in travel blogs. What's the biggest difference you're expecting when you get there?
Well, the weather, for starters. I'm pretty sure New York isn't going to have the same sunshine as Casablanca. And then, the people. I'm used to loud markets and lots of stories everywhere. I wonder if I'll miss that noise or find new stories here.
Oh, you'll find plenty of stories in New York. Some of them will probably surprise you. But you'll probably get used to the quieter moments, too. Trust me, the city makes noise when you need it to.
I hope so. I think I'm ready for a bit of both noise and silence. By the way, I'm Hakim.
Nice to meet you, Hakim. I'm Emma. If you survive the jet lag and the airport customs, I'd say you're already winning.
You're probably right. Here's to surviving this flight first.
And who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again in the city. I'm headed there too.
Really? That'd be a story worth telling. Excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you, but I need some help.
Of course. What's up?
I just arrived, and I'm trying to figure out how to get to my hotel. It's called the Grandview Hotel. Do you know the best way to get there?
The Grandview Hotel? That's a good place. It's in the city center, right?
Yes, I believe so. But I'm not sure how far it is from here or how to get there.
You've got a few options. If you're in a rush, a taxi is the easiest, but it'll cost you. There's also the airport shuttle. It's cheaper and takes you straight to most hotels downtown.
The shuttle sounds perfect. Where do I find it?
Head down that hallway over there until you see the transportation desk. They'll help you get a ticket, and the shuttle stop is just outside.
Great. How often does it run?
Every 30 minutes, more or less. You're not carrying much luggage, are you?
Just this suitcase and my backpack. I like to keep it simple.
Smart move. Trust me, you don't want to be dragging a ton of bags around the city.
Good to know. This is my first time in the US, so I'm trying to keep things manageable.
First time, huh? How's it been so far?
It's been exciting and a bit overwhelming. Everything feels bigger here.
Welcome to America. You'll get used to it. Don't let the chaos scare you. Most people are friendly if you ask for help.
So far, everyone's been really nice like you.
Hey, happy to help. I remember my first trip abroad. I had no idea what I was doing, so I know how it feels.
Where did you go?
France? Let's just say my high school French didn't get me very far.
Laughs I can imagine. Well, I hope my English is better than your French was.
It's excellent. You're doing great.
Thanks, John. I really appreciate your help.
No problem, Hakim. Have a great stay in the States and enjoy your hotel.
I will. Thank you.
Good evening. Welcome to the Sunburst Hotel. How can I help you today?
Hi. Yes, I made a reservation under the name Hakim El Mansuri.
Yes. Welcome, Mr. El Mansouri. We've been expecting you. I hope your flight was comfortable.
Comfortable? Let's just say I learned how to turn a snack tray into a cozy little pillow. This is wow, so different from home.
Well, that's the magic of travel. It's all about new experiences. Let me quickly check you in. Can I get a photo ID, please?
Here you go. It's been my little travel buddy for a while now. Almost feels like it's seen more of the world than I have.
I'm sure it has. All right, you're all set. Here's your room key. You're in room 502 on the 5th floor. The elevator's just to your left. Do you need any help with your luggage?
Oh no, I'm good. I've been lifting my suitcase like it's a small child for hours now. But thanks for offering.
You're very welcome. Oh, and don't forget to check out our breakfast buffet in the morning. It's legendary.
I think I'll need all the energy I can get. My first day in the US, and I'm already fighting off jet lag. Will there be any welcome to the country pancakes on the buffet?
Maybe not pancakes, but we do have a mean stack of waffles. They'll give you a warm welcome for sure.
Thanks so much. I'll see you in the morning.
Enjoy your stay, Mr. El Mansuri. And remember, if you need anything, don't hesitate to call the front desk.